There's one, but I got four different
Whoa, whoa,
ones.
whoa, 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 whoa. You're telling us that these are different.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Four
Not different translations. You're telling us that these are different Arabic Qurans.
Yes. One is called Khalaf. One is called Bazi. One is called Susi. One is called Duri. And I've got the Hafs and the Warsh in the car.
So you've got six different
I got
Qurans.
seven. And there's a Jalalain, and there's an Ibn Kathir. And I was told there was one.
One.
I was told there was one. I was a Muslim. I was willing to die that there's one. And
Did you hear it? Did you hear it? He was willing to die for believing that there's only one Quran. And he left Islam and he became an awesome Christian brother.
hey, coronavirus, you guys, stay away.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen? For years, they tell us perfect preservation right down to the letter. One Quran, no different Quran, no difference anywhere. We have, you can find Yasser Qadhi saying this. He's the one that started this whole holes in the narrative fiasco, but you can go back 8 or 10 years and find clips of Yasser Qadhi saying there has not been a single difference in the entire manuscript tradition of the Quran from the time of Uthman. From the time of Uthman, he says it. We got him on video saying it. Did he know that was a lie?
There's only one Quran. There are no various versions or whatnot. It's one standard copy of the Quran across the Muslim world. And really, there's not been any variant versions of the Quran. The Quran is the Quran for all sects and schisms and groups of Islam. And we also, all Muslims take pride in the fact there is but one Quran. There's no variants of the Quran.
Can you see? This is not simple different readings. These are completely different consonantal texts. More than that, these consonantal texts change the meaning completely.
Come on, he says it. We got him on video saying it. Did he know that was a lie? Yes. Did Yasser Qadhi know it was a lie to say there's not one difference anywhere in any Quran? Did he know that was a lie? Yes. And he said it anyway. Why? Why do people keep going back to the same guys who keep telling them lies? And then when they get called out for the lies, they change the lies and invent new lies to justify their old lies. And then the people just keep going back to them. What is this? What is this religion, man? I don't know.
Exactly. What is this disgusting, evil, lying religion? Nothing but deception, nothing but makr of Allah, who is no one else but Satan in disguise. And here is going to show a more damaging topic. This very Hussein guy.
Here.
I got holes in the narrative, man. It's a holy Quran.
Hey, Holy Quran.
How do you get this awesome
With a lot of
red
holes.
inside?
It's
Looks
the
like
holy.
blood.
Could I just tell him something about this?
Guys, now
You know
listen
what
carefully.
about this?
Listen
What's
carefully.
interesting about this?
This
is that
version.
this Quran, you know what it says? It says that they correct all of the punctuation, the Islamic punctuation, Al-Azhar University. Al-Azhar University. This is the top Sunni educational institution in the world. And they're saying that they're changing the Quran.
Are these correct?
Changing the Quran. They changed the Quran.
Yeah, these are the corrections.
These are the corrections. They're listing in the opening of the Quran.
The
Wow.
Kasra, the Dhamma, and all those things that
One Quran perfectly preserved, ladies and gentlemen.
Every
Believe it.
dot.
Believe it, because someone said it.
every dot.
Wow! Cairo, Egypt, Al-Azhar, the #1 university of the world. They changed the Quran by removing, playing and correcting the Quran. Wow. So basically, what did Al-Azhar do? They played with these things on top and beneath, right? Correcting them. The Dhamma, Fatha, Kasra. The vowels. Do you see it? They played with them in that version that this brother is showing on the screen. They played with the Quran with their own hands. With their own hands. Wow. So what did they do? These things, right? The Dhamma, Fatha, Kasra. They corrected it. The ones that were wrong, they started to correct it. Remember, in the original Quran, there was no Dhamma, Fatha, Kasra. There was no dotting that you see here. No tanqeed, no tashkeel. You know, they already, from the very beginning, right? They started to play with the Quran. And later, again and again, changing the Quran with their own hands. Wow. Wow. And now let us guys actually start today's live show. Now guys, this is Hafs Quran. This is the Hafs version that you see here. This is chapter 28:48. Again, chapter 28:48. Guys, pay attention please. From now on, I want you to be very focused. If there are Muslims who are interested to learn, I challenge you to pay attention and see if we are lying to you, okay? Here, this is the house that you see here, and pay attention to this very word. Sihrani. What? The word is sihrani, which means two works of magics. Two works of magic. Sihrani. Sihrani. Same chapter, same ayah, but now from the Qalun and the Warsh version, here under that you see here. The Qalun and the Warsh do not agree with the Hafs. They say, and this is the word, two magicians. So this one, the Hafs Quran says Sihrani, two works of magic, and the Qalun and Warsh versions say Sahirani, two magicians. There's a huge difference, guys, between two works of magic, two magicians, two wizards. Did you catch it? Which one is correct? Of course. Don't you see? Huge contradiction. Two works of magic versus two magicians. Sahirani. Sihrani versus Sahirani. So the Qalun and the Warsh versions disagree and contradict the Hafs version. Bam! That's example number one. Let us show you another example. We have Yahya. Yahya, welcome. You're live on air, Yahya. Yahya!
How are you?
I'm good. What about you, Yahya?
I am very good.
Okay. What do you want to say about today's topic? Go
What
ahead.
I want to say is that I uploaded 2 weeks ago a video which I collect the difference between...
Yahya.
yes,
Yahya.
yes.
Yahya. Topic,
Yeah.
please. Topic.
The topic itself,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I already uploaded a video on my channel about the difference between Hafs and Warsh. And I explain everything accordingly. And as 92% of the Muslim who follow Hafs, we
Yes.
find out there's 2% or 4% only follow Warsh, one follow Kalawun, and one follow two follow Al-Jadri, and the differences is according to different accent of nation, but the Quran was revealed as you know orally, and there was no dot or gamma or tanween as you say. And as
Okay.
Yes.
What do you want to say? You said a lot, but you didn't refute anything. Go ahead.
what do you want me to refute? You ask me now because I already.
What do you want me to refute? Okay.
What-
Can you watch more and call me then again, because I don't want to waste my time. What about the next? Here we have a difference in doctrine, difference in aqidah. Pay attention to this word. His books, wa kutubihi, plural, wa kutubihi. This can be the Quran, this can be the Torah, this can be the Injil, right guys? Kutubihi. But the same chapter, same ayah, ayah 12, it says wa kitabihi versus kutubihi. So the Qalun and the Warsh versions do not agree with the Hafs version. Wa kutubihi wa kitabihi. His books versus his book. Do you see the difference in doctrine here? In differences in aqidah? Which one is correct? Is the ayah talking about his many books? Or is it only talking about one book? And which one book is that? Muslims? Which one is correct? Don't tell me they are both correct. No. Oh, we have again Yahya. Hopefully Yahya did pay attention this time. Yes, Yahya. Did you pay attention now?
Yes, I pay attention.
Okay.
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 وكأي من نبي قاتل معه. This is the right one, the Hafs one.
So the
it-
Qalun and the
it
Warsh versions are false.
are wrong the way they put it, because as I told you, there was no dot when
Can you repeat what you said? The Hafs is the
No.
correct one and the Qalun and the Warsh are Not
Yes,
correct?
because it's not
Wow! Did you hear?
Hold on.
Wow! Did he?
Hold on.
Man,
Why-
if you go to Morocco or you go to Libya, do you know what they will do to you, Mr. Yahya?
I know, I know what they will do
What
to
will
me,
they do
but-
to you when you say that to their faces? What will they do
They will
to you?
kill me, okay?
Thank you, guys. They will kill him for this claim that the
Okay.
Qalun and the Warsh versions are wrong.
May I say something? It's
Yahya,
impossible.
just a
yes,
second.
Tell me.
Yahya,
Tell me.
who gave you the authority? Again, listen carefully, Yahya.
Yeah,
Who gave you the authority, Yahya, to say that the Qalun and the Warsh versions are false? Who gave you the
Okay.
authority? Are you a prophet? Are you maybe Allah Himself to tell everybody here without any shame the Qalun and Warsh versions are wrong? If you go to Libya, if you go to Morocco, especially Morocco, they will spank you, they will throw you at least in jail for saying that the Warsh is false. How dare you, man? Wow.
Quran scholar says, one Quran is like lying to children.
Many people, maybe most, I don't know, many Muslims grow up not knowing anything outside of the Hafs tradition. And they don't get exposed to the idea that there are other reading traditions and that there are Quranic variants and that all sort of this whole system framework that I discussed. And it might be surprising to some people, but, and unfortunately, actually, so I have heard some preachers that do say that there's only, one reading or one Quran or something like that. And, if I were to be very generous, I would say that falls under the umbrella of like lies to children, if that makes sense. So lies to children. Lies to children.